right now in the shop, we have the Defenders of the Castle bundle with the Coffin, Dragon, Flying Dutchman, and Gargoyle skin. And today we're gonna be deciding, is the dragon skin worth it? And what I mean by this is, I don't mean you should totally go out and buy the entire $40 bundle just because you want this one skin. At some point, I really do feel like these skins are gonna be how they used to be, where you could purchase them singularly. I feel like they're gonna go back to that system at some point. So that's what I mean. So right now the bundle costs 4,400 Overwatch coins. So that is about $44, and each skin in this bundle is $11. So just do with that as you want. So let's get right into looking at this beautiful skin. So the first thing that draws my attention is this little cape thing, if that's kind of what you want to call it. I don't know the correct term, but these are dragon wings, and they're actually interlocked by the dragon's fingers, which I think is actually super duper cool. It actually has some like dragon piercings on the back, which are also pretty cool. I love this purple, orange, and yellow color scheme going on. I think it is fantastic. You can see the scales on her chest and on her back, which are also really cool. So again, this is a dragon skin. It is supposed to look like a dragon in a human form. They did amazing at this. The lava, or this might be lava, it looks like lava to me, is going down the chest right here. The head itself has this nice dragon-esque tail thing on the back with some really cool scales and some lava spikes, as I'm gonna say. Has two horns coming out the front. The eyes are also really amazing on this skin. I think it has definitely served its purpose, and it definitely does look like a dragon. So now we're gonna look at Symmetra's equipment. So up first we have the teleporter, and I will say the teleporter is not my favorite thing. I feel like they could have really done something different with the color scheme. The colors don't really match the skin itself. Like, look at this. We could have gotten the orange, yellow, and purple color scheme instead of it just being gold and blue. I think having scales on the teleport itself would have been also really cool. Next we have the sentry turret, and this thing immediately makes the skin lose points because there is nothing special about the sentry turret. And other skins actually do have amazing sentry turrets. Now, the one right below it, the figure skater, it has this for the sentry turret. Even the freaking epic skin has a different sentry turret. So why do we have the plain white sentry turret for the dragon skin? But finally, we are gonna go to her gun. And the gun is honestly the best thing, in my opinion, about this entire skin. Just look at it. It is literally her skin put on the gun. The best thing about this is definitely the eyeball. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That is amazing. That is fantastic. But let's check out these emotes and see what she looks like with those. So first up, we have clap. That's awesome. Flow. Have a seat. Insignificant. Snicker. I want a Snickers bar. That sounds actually really good right now. Ribbon. This one's really cool. And then finally, dance. Up next, we have the victory poses. We have balanced, creation, dance, RIP, fan, metal, toast, and light reading. Lastly, we are gonna go over the highlight intros. My reality. Snowflakes. This would go really good with the snowflake skin. We have the askew. That's cool. We have dance. And then finally, the shining bull. That one's cool. Oh, I guess we do have one more category, and it is the gold gun. I'm really hoping this looks fantastic, because right now, I don't even want to put gold on this. So let's do it. Okay. Okay, you know, honestly, that doesn't look bad at all. I thought it was going to be the entire gun gold, but no, they like strategically made it to where this thing still looks beautiful with gold. Dude, this is nice. This is so nice. So the first thing immediately that draws my attention is the gun. Look at that. Like, seriously, just look at the gun. This alone gives the skin like 15 points on a 10-point scale. But anyways, let's take a look in depth at the skin. So as you can see the eyeball moving, and it continuously moves no matter what you're doing. That is so cool. You can see the dragon scales on the gun itself just kind of wrapped around the thing. It kind of has jiggle physics as well, so if you jump, the claws on the gun actually open up. The reload animation is really cool. It goes directly into the eyeball, which is pretty baller, I'm not gonna lie. So if we take a look at the reload animation as well, you can see her hand on the left there throws the ball in, and her fist Wow, that punch animation is really cool. As you can see, light actually emanates from the hand itself when she punches. I love that purple armor as well. I think the purple fingernails, the little dragon-esque fingernails are also super duper cool. Let's take a look at what it looks like when we actually are charging up the beam. Let's see if it does anything different. Okay, it doesn't look like it's doing anything different other than the gun kind of just slightly changes a little bit. But now let's take a look at the sentry turrets as well while they're in game. Yeah, those are so underwhelming. I genuinely don't know why they did not do something different with the turrets. That's so wasted. That's so wasted. Our teleporter, we can look at that a little bit better on the ground. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really match the dragon theme, like at all. It really doesn't at all. It's just gold and blue. It could have gone so much better with, I think, a different skin. And I don't think this skin actually has unique voice lines, but I could be wrong. If I am, let me know in the comment section below. Let's check out the ult, see if there are any unique ones. Nope, that is the exact same as we are used to having. And he's dead. So anyways, I think it's time to come up with the verdict of, is this skin worth it or not? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, this skin is phenomenal. This is probably the absolute best one out of the pack. And a lot of it has to come down to the gun itself, because that's the thing that you're actually going to be able to see in-game when you're playing. Everybody else is going to be able to see your awesome skin, but you get to see the gun. And that is an important part of any skin, is actually the stuff that you can see while you're in the first person. And I'm going to rank this skin an 8 out of 10. And I feel like it lost a lot of points due to the sentry turrets just being absolutely boring, and the turret being absolutely boring as well. Those don't make it any better, to be honest with you. But the things that make the skin super worth it, the gun. Absolutely the gun. It is so cool when you have the gun. Like, the eyeball blinks constantly. You can see it as long as you're playing the character. I think the skin is phenomenal. I think they really outdid themselves on the skin itself. It really does work. It is totally a reimagination of Symmetra. I mean, it doesn't have to look like Symmetra to be a good skin. I will say this, as long as we are doing the Halloween skins, it doesn't have to even resemble Symmetra. As long as it's got the body shape and it looks clean, it's a good skin. And I really do think this is a great 8 out of 10 skin. And I'm going to be honest with you, I really do think that this skin is 100% worth it. If you want to get the bundle, if you want to buy it separately, do your thing. But I really do think this is a must-have skin for any Symmetra players, any DPS players. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will see y'all later.